I hope the class is started. Hello, very good afternoon to all of you. Welcome back to my session and welcome back to the previous year questions 2021, which we are discussing NTA-UGC Net Shift to Commerce. And today we will be discussing about we will be completing business finance. We will be also taking the statistics. So whatever practical questions will be there, we will be solving within class. So make sure that you have your pen and paper also. And come on, let's get started. My name is Niharika Bhagtani and I teach paper 1 and paper 2 both on Unacademy Plus platform. My paper 2 is commerce and these are my social media links. So make sure that you follow all the social media links from the description of this channel and please click on the like button. Hi Shrishti, hello Khushbu, hello Ramana Raju, hi Ritu. No time to rest even a minute. Same here Ritu. From your side also, from our side also, yes, no time to rest because we have to prepare for our aim, that is our JRF. Definitely. Good afternoon, Ramakant. So these are my paper 1 and these are my paper 2 courses on Unacademy Plus platform. In case if you haven't entered right now and if you have not heard maybe, that is today we are going to complete the business finance and we are going to solve the business statistics also. That will include all your practical questions also. So we will be solving all practical questions in front of you in the class. So make sure that you take out all your pen and paper. Okay, and if you want Unacademy Plus subscription, please don't forget to use my referral code NEXT28 to get 10% discount. Okay, so let's see. Business finance, we were doing finance. Okay, let's get started. First of all, those who have entered, please click on the like button of this video. Then let's start. Okay, so 3 2 1 start. Okay, so this is business finance that we were doing. We have done this one, foreign investment. We have done few questions, isn't it? Yeah, day before yesterday. Let me see. I remember that yes, we had done implementation modernization, which was not related. This question, this practical question also, leverage and unlevered, that we have solved in the last session where I've given you extra details also. Okay, and then which of the following is false? That was ADR and GDR. Okay, then we did this one, internal rate of return. Okay, where I've given you all the formulas. And I guess we have not done this question, right? Okay, so let's start with this question. Which of the following are the reasons for raising funds via securitization? What do you think? Come on, let's get started. What do you think? What are the reasons for raising fund via securitization? Good afternoon, Archana. Hi, Kalpana. Quick. What do you think? Securitization. Answer A, B, C or D? Okay, I've got some answers. Acha, time up. Very good, awesome. So answer is B, definitely, because see, reasons for raising via securitization. You know what is the securitization process? You remember what is the securitization process? A process where all the illiquid assets are converted into the liquid assets. What illiquid assets they relate to? The illiquid assets are of bank, the financial institutions. Okay, which have taken some of the securities and now they cannot use those assets in further business, in some investment. So definitely the securitization is done so that the earnings can be accelerated, so that they can get some liquid cash for that, so that they can give the money to the SPV and then the SPV can give to the respective investors. The assets, the illiquid asset to the SPV, and SPV can give to the respective investors, and investors can take those assets, illiquid asset, and give the liquid cash to the bank, so that now the banks can accelerate the earning for financial reporting purpose, so that the bank can also generate some earning, the financial institutions can also generate some earning to diversify funding sources. They can also diversify their sources, their investment, and the potential for reducing the funding cost also. Right now, these are the advantage of the securitization. You can see that these are the like it unblocks the capital, provide liquidity, lowers funding costs, risk management, overcoming profit uncertainty, reduces need for financial leverage. All these we have done in class also. Now, which one of the following is not the characteristics of the mutual fund? What do you think? What is not the characteristic of mutual fund? Come on, quickly. Please read quickly. Okay, so time up. Okay, awesome. So correct answer is option number C. Diversity in interest rates. Interest rates. See, basically, if we, uh, which is not the characteristics, it is C. Why so? Because you all can see, देखो, consistent investment process is there every single time. You can say a consistent mutual fund scheme allows the investors to ride through both bull and bear market, right? So there will be a consistent market and frequent investment we have to do, right? Frequent investment, or you can say per month investment, or per quarter investment, or per annum investment. So that will be a consistent mutual fund. Okay, investment process will be there. So which is the characteristics? This is there. Strong fund management is there. You might have heard about very good mutual fund managers, right? So it requires much knowledge, much experience to manage all the mutual fund portfolios. So definitely strong fund management is there. Okay, and differences from benchmark is also there. Why it is there? You can see benchmark is what? Benchmark is that index that is used to measure a mutual fund's overall performance. Okay, now it provides an indicative value of how much one's investment should have earned, कितना earn करना चाहिए था, how much they should have earned against how much they have actually earned. Basically, benchmark is the comparison of the standard set or the expectation set versus the reality, how much we are actually earning. If we are not earning enough, okay, in that particular portfolio or in that particular mutual fund, per se, then we can take out the fund from that mutual fund and we can invest in some other mutual fund. Okay, and we can vary the risk. So definitely we expect something, like suppose one mutual fund is like from one mutual fund it is expected that it will fetch us 20% profit, or it will fetch us just 5% profit, but with lowest risk, or 20% profit but with high risk. That is the benchmark. If it is not performing it, if it is not matching, then we have differences in benchmark. Okay, so that benchmark difference is seen in reality. But differences or diversity in interest rate, that is not the characteristics of the mutual fund. You can say differences or diversity in the investment funds are there. You can say different mutual funds are there, but if one mutual fund is there, then it will have a similar kind of interest rate. Okay, for one mutual fund it will have the similar kind of interest rate. Okay, different interest rate will not be there. Okay, now capital market plays an important role in mobilizing resources and diverting them in productive channels. Then capital market is the market where buyers and sellers engage in the trade of financial securities like stocks, bonds, etc. Some of you have also revised with me in the morning this capital market. Are both saying the correct statement? Yes or no? Let's see. Very good. Okay, awesome. This was very pretty easy. So Ramakant and Shrishti have given correct answer. Both are saying exactly true. Both are right. Okay. So if you are talking about stocks and bond, it is capital market. If you're talking about treasury bills, commercial papers, or that is all those like government securities, etc., or certificate of deposit, that is COD, those are money market instrument. So that's why both the sentences are true, right? So next one, a new issue debt or shares will invariably involve flotation cost in the form of what? Flotation cost. You just have to consider only and only flotation cost, nothing else. Just cost, nothing else. You have done almost all the terms. So what do you think about the flotation cost? No. Okay, time up. The answer is C, definitely. Global Facts have given correct answer. Very good, very good. See, legal fees is a cost. Administrative expenses is a flotation cost, brokerage cost, underwriting cost, but risk premium. Seriously, is this a flotation cost? No, 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 no. What is risk premium? We'll see what is the difference between flotation cost and a risk premium. Flotation cost is basically what? The cost of a cost that a company incurs when it issues the new securities. So whenever it is issuing a new security, it will incur some of the administration cost, some of the brokerage. If they need underwriters, then underwriting cost also. Okay, so all those costs will be included, but risk premium is nothing but rm minus rf. You have done in CAPM model also. What it says that expected return, ER, is equal to RF, that is risk free return, plus beta, that is sensitivity, the sensitivity, into the market risk minus risk free. Okay, this is the risk premium. This is the risk premium. That means the risk that we are bearing over and above the risk free rate. Okay, suppose the risk free rate, generally risk free rate in our questions, it is what, 6%. So the risk that we are bearing over and above the risk free rate, okay, that will be the difference will be what? Risk premium. It is not the cost, it is the investment return from the investor's point of view. Yadaya, remember something? Okay, so it is like return and expected is expected to yield, an asset is expected to yield in excess of risk free rate of return, and then we multiply it with sensitivity rate. Okay, that is beta. Okay, that's why just remove that one. Now, the cash flow approach to assessing debt capacity involving the following steps. Arrange these steps in the correct sequence. This is good. I like this. You can start from back also. Okay, you can start from the beginning also. Yeah, beginning will be much easy, pretty easy. Let me help you out. Time's up. Let me help you out. Just learn this topic. Acha, Shrishti is saying, ma'am, I am completing my finance unit from recording. Just learn this topic today only. Wow, that's great. Awesome. Awesome. Now, see, Cash flow approach to assessing debt capacity involves which of the following steps? Like involves all the steps, but we have to arrange. First of all, what we should know that what is a tolerance limit? What is our tolerance limit on the probability of default? If we do not pay, then okay. If we default in paying back, okay, so we will see that what is our limit. Then we will put some estimation. Okay, estimation of the probability of the distribution of cash flow taking into account the projected performance of the firm. Then we'll calculate some of the fixed charges by the way of interest payment, that what we have to pay, and the principal repayment. That means the bifurcation of interest as well as the principal and total cost. Then estimate the debt capacity of the firm at the highest level of debt, highest level which is acceptable. Line wise, it is actually given very sequence wise, A, B, C and D. Okay, A, B, C and D. First we'll see the limit. Okay, then we'll estimate कि हाँ okay, what is the probability कि and then we'll just see the bifurcation of fixed as well as floating, and then we'll see the highest level of debt that we can accept. Okay, now this will be pretty simple. Okay, this will be also pretty simple. अच्छा, उस वाले question में in the previous question, what we just have to do A, B, C, D, nothing else. Line wise, the answer was also given line wise. Nice question. Yes, okay. So NTA was just trying to scare us a little bit. It was already given in sequence. Bonus shares, demat shares, right issue, sweat equity shares. My favorite ones are... Acha, you can start reading from here. If you just read this, match this, I think you will get your answer. Awesome! Which is your favorite one? Great, great, great. Now it feels like, oh my god, such a relief. We have given answer in 10 seconds. 30 seconds are not even needed. Match the followings are pretty simple, right? Okay, see, first of all, in match the following, just to save your time, please see list 2. List 2 first. Okay, suppose I've seen list 2 where shortest one was this one, share in electronic form. I'll see share in electronic form, demat share, bk 4, bk 4, bk 4, bk 4, year. So now this will be my answer. Have you all done like this? Then bonus shares will be issue is made to the existing members free of charge. Right issues is what? Please do not forget to read the other options also. Issues to its company, to its employees or directors at a discount for providing. No. The right issue not for providing know-how. Sweat equity share should be for know-how. हाँ, okay, yes, D का 3. It is sweat equity share for providing know-how, and that वो क्या what we say अपना like खून पसीना से मेहनत से they have given so much technical know-how, so they deserve some of the sweat equity shares. Okay, so now right issues, that is existing shareholders to purchase additional new shares. Invitation to the existing shareholders. Existing shareholder is the key word here. Okay, but not free of charge, because bonus shares are also issued to the existing equity shareholders. Bonus, right, both to the existing equity shareholders. All these things in this line wise I've written for you. You can download the complete PDF after completing this from the Telegram channel @nextniharika. Okay, now this hedgers, financial derivatives in India, arbitrators and commodity future in origin. My favorite one is this one, riskless profit. My favorite one is this, riskless profit. It is giving me direct answer. Riskless profit. Very good. Okay. I've got my answer. The answer is B. Definitely answer is B. Wait. See, kindly see. Arbitrators is the riskless profit. Arbitrage is the riskless profit. Yes or no? Yes or no? Very good. Ramakant has given correct answer first. Okay. Now, some of you have given option C. Is it? How come? What have you considered? Hedges as the riskless profit? No, 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 no. Hedging is never a profit. See, arbitrage opportunity is what, if you all remember, when we are dealing in two different markets, do you all remember? When we deal in two different markets, market A, market B, and then we try to have, like suppose, if we take loan from here, okay, and then we do the deposit here, okay, and then after maturity, we receive the interest here and we pay back the interest here. Suppose if the interest rate here was lower, like 2% we have to pay and 4% we are receiving, then what is the risk less profit? Until and unless this due to demand and supply, this line will narrow down. So until and unless this line narrows down, till that time, how much profit we are having at this point? 2% profit. We are receiving additional amount of 2%. Remember, two markets were merging, bank A, bank B, that was arbitrage. We have done with the example of futures as well as spot. Okay, future and spot, two different market. Bank A, bank B, two different market. Whereas if you see about sorry, if you consider nahi, if you consider hedgers though, they are like, see, there are total three terms: hedgers, speculators and arbitrage. So hedgers, they are scared of the price rise when they have to give payment, and scared of the price fall when they have to receive the payment. Okay, so hedgers concept is usually used in the commercial producers market. Why? Because see, the commercial producers, those big producers, they will be very scared that they will be selling the products and they might receive less amount. That's why. Okay, individual people, they do not have much risk, so they will not consider hedging option because it will be very costly for them. Okay, so hedging is like a fence. Now remember all the concept. Okay, now financial derivatives in India, it is like financial derivatives in India is increase volatility, and here commodity future in origin, commodity future Osaka. Basically, what is Osaka? You can see it is a future exchange based in Osaka, Japan. Just Odex or Osaka. That is a future exchange base in Osaka, Japan. And arbitrage and hedgers. I knew it that you might be getting confused between them. So please revise. I've given this also, and please revise along with this speculators. Okay. Now, next, shall we start business statistics? I hope you all are ready for business statistics. Please take out your pen and paper in case you want to write something, because some practical questions come, some formulas come. So please write. Come on. Let's get started with question number 1. Arrange the following steps of formulating research proposal in a logical sequential order. Those who have entered now, please click on the like button of this video. We have finished one more unit very quickly. No problem, Twinkle. See, I'm going in a little bit fast forward. I have already added all the details, and I'm already teaching this in plus. So just a little bit explanation, and then when you will be reading on your own, आराम से तसल्ली से take your time and read. And then you can write some of the extra information if you want. You can Google it out, a little bit of extra information in case you want. Okay, so I can see that most of you have already answered and timed up also. Very good, awesome. So I've received answer. Ritu has given answer first for this one. That is option number D. How come we have done this? This is very direct question. Direct question. See, the first one, first step we have done in research process. First step is identify the research problem, right? Then review the literature. Then setting the objectives, setting the research questions, objectives, and hypothesis. Then we will choose the study design. Then after that, decide on the sample design. Then collect data, analyze, and then report writing. So you all can see it is matching. First, define the problem. First step is common, no doubt. No doubt, all options are A, great combination. Then review literature is always the second one. Third is always hypothesis. Fourth is design. And fifth is collection of the data. Okay, next question. Now this one, very interesting question. I really like this question. A lot of thoughtful things are there in this question. Which of the following are correct statement with regard to positively skewed distribution? Positively skewed distribution. If you want my help, do let me know. Shall we start together? Positively skewed mean, can I say that it should be like this? Or you want to say that it should be like this? Which one? Okay, awesome, awesome. I've got some answers. That's nice. Twinkle has given correct answer first. That is option A. Very good. Twinkle, Shrishti, Kalpana has given option A is the correct answer. Let's try to solve this. What is a positively skewed curve? Distribution curve? Positive. That means the curve which has a tail on the right hand side. Right? Positive side, right side is positive side. So when the tail is at the positive side, that means it will be a positively skewed curve. Okay, we have made a positively skewed curve. Now, do you all remember that a positively skewed curve has more mean or has more mode? What we have learned? We have learned that, like, just for the memory purpose, we have learned that positive people are more mean, right? This is the mnemonic that we have learned. So in case of positive, we will have mean, more. Okay, more mean. Okay, so that means mean will lie here. Okay, then median is always the sandwich, and mode will be here, right? Okay, if I want to, like, suppose if we put numbers also, let's try to fit some numbers. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So here mean is 8, median is 5, mode is 3. Which is highest? Mean is highest, right? Okay, now, so in positive skewed, mean is highest, median is in the middle, and mode will be lowest. A is the correct answer. If A is correct answer, B cannot be the correct answer, right? So at least we can slash it out that C and D cannot be our answer. Either A will be answer or B will be answer. Now we just have to match it. And of course, this mean equals to median equals to mode. This can also not be the answer. Why so? Because this is zero skewed. Here it means this is a normal distribution curve. There is no skewness in this one. But now, out of C and D, we have to select which is a positive skewed, which is a negative skewed. Now, if you remember median, in median we also write what, like, instead of median we also write what, q2, right? Okay, so let's just put it in some number form. That is, this statement is writing what it is writing. Let's see. Q3 minus median. I'm writing here Q3 minus Q2. Q2 is less than Q2 minus Q1. This is statement C, and D statement is saying that Q3 minus Q2 is more than Q2 minus Q1. Now, please tell me, Here this one is Q2, right? This will be Q3 and this will be Q1. Don't you think so? You have said that positive people are more mean. That means here this will be a bigger number. So this deviation should be bigger. This deviation is bigger as compared to this deviation. You can see, right? Here you can see 8 minus 5 will be equal to 3. And here 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. So this 3 is greater than 2. That means this is a correct answer. Ma'am, what is option C and D saying? Okay, now getting it. This is for negatively skewed, and this is for positively skewed. Now, hope you all are getting. Yes or no? Please let me know. If doubt, if you want, I can draw it again. Like this is a positively skewed. This is a normal distribution, and this is a negatively skewed. Okay, negatively skewed. So in the positively skewed, see, here we will have Q3, here we will have Q2, and here we will have Q1. Okay, here mean will be here mean will be very far because the tail is very long. If the mean will be very far, if the tail is very long, mean will be very far. That means this minus this, the Q3 minus Q2 will be more than the Q2 minus Q1, isn't it? Right? Okay. And in this one, if you want to write, you can write. See, this one will be very far. Q1 will be very far, very far. Here there will be Q2 and here there will be Q3. Okay, now see, here Q2 minus Q1 because the tail is very long. So this distance will be greater than this distance, that is Q3 minus Q2. Because the tail is very long. If you want to draw, you can draw and appropriate this kind of diagram and you can see where mean will be there, mean will be here. Okay, where median will be there, median will be here. Where mode will be there, mode will be here. Okay, and if you want, you can also take some numbers like wherever we have done in our statistics class. So you can see the numbers that we have taken for positively skewed and negatively skewed. Kindly try to find it out. What are the mean, mode and median in the respective cases, and you will get to know that it is not equidistant. The mode, median and mean, they are never equidistant. It is only equal only in the case of this one. Normal distribution. Okay, basically, no, I never said that, ma'am, in negatively Q1 will be the mode. That's wrong because Q1 and Q2 and Q3 have some specific formulas. What is Q3? It is 3 by 4 n plus 1, isn't it? The number of observation plus 1. And what is Q1? Q1 is what? 1 by 4 and the number of observation plus 1 in case the number, like whatever the number of observation will be, you will divide it by 4 and you will get the Q1, and you will divide it by 4, then you will get what? Q3. If the tail is very long, then Q3 will be far ahead. Very far. Can you see? If you want, you can draw it. Here also you can see. kindly draw this diagram. Okay, so Q3 will be definitely very far, Q2 will be in the middle, and Q1 will be somewhere here. Okay, why? Because the tail is very long, na? So 3 will be very, very far. So the distance between them will be more. Now you can see, here you can see, in a positively skewed, Q3 minus Q2 is more than Q2 minus Q1, right? See, Q3 minus Q2, here also, here you can see, this is Q3, this is Q2, and this is Q1. So this distance is more than Q1 minus Q2 minus Q1, right? Similarly, here we have Q3, okay, here, sorry, here we have Q1, here we have Q2, and here we have Q3, okay. So now you can see this distance is actually more than this distance. Basically distance की बात है. So here this relation is also holding true and this relation is also holding true. Please do not compare that mean is equal to Q1 or mode is equal to Q3 or whatever. No, 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 no. I just said that Q2 is equal to median, nothing else. Okay, getting it? Yes or no? Acha, please, I hope you will be drawing it again in your notes. And please write, if the inference was difficult, please write. Ritu, getting option C, D? Just see the distance between Q1, Q2, Q3. You will get answer. I'm sure you will get answer. Okay. Here you got answer as 72. That means B. B. Awesome. Let's see. A coin and a pair of dice are tossed together. The total number of possible outcomes for an experiment is. Awesome. That is B. Acha. Please let me know everyone that for the previous question, is anyone having doubt? If doubt, please let me know. I can draw that one more time for you. No problem at all. Still confused, can't draw the conclusion, maybe? Okay. But still doubt? Then एक बार देखना, एक बार first try to draw yourself. If problem, I'll definitely take in tomorrow morning class one more time. ठीक है? So do let me know today itself, so that tomorrow morning I can take up again. No problem. Okay. So now a coin and a pair of dice are tossed together and the number of possible outcome for an experiment is some of you have said that 72. How come? Because see, coin has how many sides? Two sides, head as well as tail. So now pair of dice and a pair of dice are tossed together. That means this one. Neha, this one you want me to explain, right? Yeah. So see, pair of dice will be tossed together. That means here we will take what? 6 ka square, and we will take both the scenarios. Basically 6 into 6 into 2. How come? Let's see. Acha, the answer is coming 72. How come? See here. Kindly see. Let's try to have the scenarios. Dice have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Okay. Along with dice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Neha, please help me out. If I have head, so head will be H, 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 H. Okay, simplified. Now, again, what other chances are there? These are the six times, 6 chances. Now, what are the other chances? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now, These will be head, 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 and then here we are having tail. Now, here same numbers, then we are having tail, tail. Okay, same 6 numbers. Same here 6 numbers, we are having tail, tail, tail. Okay, then tail, 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 tail. Okay, how many scenarios we are having? How many scenarios we are having? Total, you can see tail, 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 tail. Okay, so now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 6 scenarios, because as soon as I'll go to your tail in the first one, it will become tail, 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 tail. So one time I see, one time it is what, 6 into 6, that is 36. And similarly, a similar pattern I will repeat with tail, 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 tail. Okay, so here I will replace all the head. You can see I will replace all the head with tail, and then I will replace all the tail with head. So again 36 numbers will be there. 6 into 6 into 2. ठीक है, 6 into 6 into 2. Okay, head and tail with a combination of head and tail. Okay, because we are tossing it 2 times. So simple formula is written here, that the number of possible outcomes in the coin are head and tail, and here number of possible outcomes for each dice is 6. So it will be 2 into 6 into 6, that is 72. Done? Got it? Awesome. Nice. Now, next one. If each value in the given data set is divided by 4, how will it affect the Carl Pearson's coefficient of skewness? Thank you, ma'am, and sorry. Sorry for what? अरे नहीं नहीं, you should understand the meaning. If we are not understanding the meaning, then we cannot learn all the PYQs. Then how we will attempt? Coefficient of skewness. If full, the data set is divided by 4. Okay, time up, time up, time up. Awesome. So it will not affect because it is coefficient of skewness will not affect. Okay, like change of origin and change of scale, both will not impact. Why so? Because see here, what is coefficient of skewness? What is the formula? Formula. I remember, that is formula is this one, mean minus mode upon standard deviation. Now you divide the whole thing by 4, divide all the values by 4. Nothing will change because it does not get impacted by the change of origin, neither by the change of origin nor by the change of scale. Okay, it is independent of change of origin as well as scale coefficient. Now, binomial distribution with n is equal to 30, q is equal to 0.7. Wow, nice. They have created a nice trap. I like this question. This is a very straightforward question where formula is written in our notes. Not a very hi-fi question, just formula is written in our notes and we just have to apply the formula. We know what is mean. Do you know what is mean? Chalo, let me help you out. Mean in binomial distribution is n into p. P, it's not q. Q are the number of failures. We have to see the number of success, that is p. Okay, and variance. See, remember what is standard deviation? Standard deviation was root of n p q. So this variance will be only n into p into q. Now find it out. Let's find it out together. That is n. N here is 30. If q is 0.7, please help me out. What will be p? P will be 0.3. right? Okay, 0.3. So I'm writing 0.3 here. 30 into 0.3 will be equal to 9. That means answer is either this or this. Now, please tell me. I've done half of the question. I've given you formula. Please tell me what should be the answer. B or C? B or C? Okay. So 42. What is the answer of 42? Awesome. Very good. Very good. Very good. It should be definitely, ma'am, it should be C, because in variance we are not taking any root. We can even close our eyes and tell you कि हाँ variance में तो we do not take root. In standard deviation we take root. So why we will include the root? 9 I have told you. 9 I have told you. Either it was 30 into 0.7 or it was 30 into 0.3. I told you it is 0.3 n into p. If you have not revised, then maybe you might have forgotten. Okay, so it's okay. But variance is root of npq whole square. That means it should be what? This one, right? Now, how come 6.3? Let's see. What is n? N is 30. Okay. What is p? P 0.3. 0.3. Okay. What is q? 0.7. Okay. So this is actually, what is 30 into 0.3? We have found out that will be 9. 9 into 7. 9 sevens are 63. So 9 into 0.7 will be what? 6.3. Right? Isn't it? Very clear? Okay. Is there any doubt in this question? I have written, don't worry, for your revision, I have written binomial distribution formula also. And similarly, you can revise the Poisson distribution also. Okay, I have typed also answer for you that you can see. Okay, next one. The type of validity based on showing that the scores on the test predictors are related to the job performance are. The type of validity based on showing that the scores on the test predictors or test, that is the predictors, are related to the job performance. What do you think? Those who have entered right now, please click on the like button of this video if you like the video. 54, very good. It is B, definitely, because it is very good, Ritu, very good, Kalpana, Twinkle, because it is trying to test the criteria in which it fits. What is the difference between test criterion, content and construct, and face validity, of course. So we'll see face validity is the tool that measures the content according to the layperson. Content, it measures the content according to the expert level on theory, and criterion, it measures the criteria of the tool that matches to the tool. Then construct, the tool measures what it is supposed to measure, कि क्या जैसा सोचा था वैसा कंस्ट्रक्ट हुआ है, तो क्या जैसी क्राइटेरिया सेट करी थी, वट एवर क्राइटेरिया वॉज सेट, अ टाइप ऑफ वैलिडिटी बेस्ड अपॉन शोइंग द क्राइटेरिया. What criteria? The predictors are related to the job or not, that will be the criterion validity. Okay, so your criterion validity will be the answer. Yes, some predetermined criteria must be there. Definitely, you can write also some predetermined criteria must be there. Fine. Okay. Next one. Let's see. Non-sampling errors may arise because of. Now, here you just have to do one thing. Out of all the 5 options, you have to eliminate that one option which you think. See, you have to start thinking like this. See, non-sampling, that means C options. Any 4 will be from non-sampling. Only one should be from the sampling error. Sampling error is just because of the population, like from population we are selecting the sample. So due to the wrong sample selection from the population or incomplete kind of that, okay, there we may have some problem, some sampling error. So other than sampling error, all are non-sampling error. Now select your answer. Other than sampling error, all the other must be non-sampling error. Kindly do odd one out. Very good, Twinkle. Awesome, awesome. Okay, Twinkle has given correct answer first. देखो, should I say in Hindi? एक बार हिंदी में बता दो, then I'll convert that into English also. दो टाइप के errors होते हैं, दो टाइप के errors होते हैं. एक होता है sampling error, एक होते हैं non sampling error. One are sampling error, one are non sampling error. अगर कोई सैंपल की वजह से कोई एरर हुआ है, जैसे कि आपने रॉन्ग सैंपल सेलेक्ट कर लिया है पॉपुलेशन में से, या फिर पॉपुलेशन डिफाइंड ही गलत है, या फिर कोई इनकम्प्लीट कवरेज ऑफ पॉपुलेशन है, तो आप सैंपल सेलेक्ट करेक्ट कर ही नहीं पाएंगे, राइट? करेक्ट सैंपल सेलेक्ट ही नहीं कर पाएंगे. दैट मीन्स हियर द इनकम्प्लीट कवरेज ऑफ द population, if there is a problem, if there is an error that may arise, this will be due to the sampling error because it directly relates to the population. Okay, any other thing, any other error, even after selecting the correct sample, that will be what? The non-sampling error. Non-sampling error, right? So A, B, D, E will be answer. You can see vague definition used in the data collection. Now our sample is right, but definition is wrong. So that is a non-sampling error. Defective method of data collection. Our sample is right, but method of data collection is wrong. We cannot blame the sample. We have to blame the method of data collection. That is non-sampling error. We cannot blame the number of observation or the type of units that we have selected. Those were the samples. Wrong entry made in the questionnaire. Again, sample is correct, but from the sample we have asked some of the questions, those entries were wrong. Then only a part of the population is observed and expected to avoid the census study. That is, see, so now your population is completed, sample is completed, but our study is wrong. Our study is incomplete. So here you can see sampling error is because the sample is not the whole population. That is the sampling error. And non-sampling error is due to the poor sampling method or questionnaire problem or measurement error or any of the behavioral effects. What behavioral effects? Example, only part population is observed. Population was full, sample was full, but only part population was observed. So बेचारे sample की क्या गलती? मुझे बताइए. Right? Okay, but ma'am, in option E, one part is observed. Haan, okay. So see, population is complete, but only half is observed. And so if half is observed, the other half is not observed, that will be a problem, na? Sorry, that will be a non-sampling problem. क्यों? क्योंकि because the population was already complete, but observation was taken half. That means we have selected the wrong method. We have used actually a wrong method of selecting the sample. But here we have not taken the complete coverage of the population. Here we have taken the full coverage of the population. Okay, we have taken the sufficient number of samples, but we have studied only half population. We have not studied the remaining population. That is our inefficiency or wrong method of studying. Okay, at least population was complete, at least samples were complete. We have not studied, we have not observed. It is mistake on our part. Population and sample are okay. Clear? Okay. Now, next one. Probability distribution, binomial distribution, hypergeometric distribution, and uniform distribution. Now, if you need a little bit help with this one, I can help you out. Need help? Okay, see, I will not be helping you for binomial distribution. You know the answer. Okay, probability distribution also you know answer, because if you find out binomial distribution, you will be easily able to locate the probability distribution. Okay, got it? Eliminated the other two options. Have you eliminated? Now I'm just helping you out. What is hypergeometric distribution? What do you think? See. Can you see? Binomial distribution is root of NPQ. Right now we have done. Okay. So either answer will be this or this. Right? Okay, now probability distribution, then probability distribution will be definitely this, a ka 2 a ka 2 a ka 2. That means hypergeometric. What do you think? Hypergeometric, that will be something upon something, too much geometry, root and too much geometry, and then multiply. What is geometric distribution? Basically, in geometry we have na root of a b, root of ab, and we do some raised to the power something. So here we do not do upon something ki upon 12 or upon 10. So c ka will be 4, right? C ka will be 4. And uniform distribution mein this will be like distribution in uniform form. So basically a new type of question you saw, you know what should be answer. C ka 4, 62. Acha, Ritu, new type of question, you know which should be answer ideally. Adaya, remember? Huh. So answer should be A, right? In geometry also, geometrical distribution also, we do root of AB, or we do suppose we do A, B, C, then 1/3. We do not do upon something. Okay, that's why hypergeometry will be too much geometry here, right? Uniform distribution, whatever we have done, let's just divide it uniformly, divided by 12, like that. ठीक है? Okay, go with the safest. Now this is pretty cool question. I like this question. Mean deviation is about 80% of the standard deviation. The quartile deviation is about 2/3 of the standard deviation. Right now I was in deep thinking, so mind में नहीं है. Okay, no problem. अच्छा, those who have entered right now, this is our third class. Okay, time up. Please give me answer quickly, very quickly. Okay, awesome, perfectly right. Manpreet and Ritu have given correct answer. That is option B is the correct answer. Why so? Because this both the statements are saying right. But can you connect these both statements? Can you say कि mean deviation is about 4/5 of the standard deviation because the quartile deviation is about 2/3 of the standard deviation? No, that will be wrong. We cannot connect like this. This is talking about mean deviation. This is talking about quartile deviation. They are coming at par with the, I can understand. I can understand your feeling that it is coming at par with standard deviation. We know the formula, we know the equation, but still we are committing mistake because we are connecting both the statements. We forgot that the hero of the story is mean deviation here and quartile deviation here. Okay, the hero of the story is mean deviation in the first statement and quartile deviation in the second statement. Okay, yeah. So please say what is 80%? 80%, can I say 4/5? Acha, have we done both the statement? Do you remember? ये कुछ याद आ रहा है? ऐसा कुछ देखा हुआ लग रहा है? We have done this, that quartile deviation is 2/3 of the standard deviation and mean deviation is 4/5 of the standard deviation, where quartile deviation is smaller than mean, smaller than standard deviation, or 6 QD equals to 5 MD equals to 4 SD. And with this also you can calculate, like suppose 6 QD you have taken equals to 4 SD. So now QD will be equal to 4 by 6 SD, that is equal to 2 by 3 SD. Okay, so this is justified, and with this is also justified. You can take these two. 5 MD equals to 4 SD, and MD will be equal to 4 by 5 SD. What is 4 by 5? How much percentage? 80%. Both are saying right. 4 by 5 into 100, that is 4 into 20, that is 80%. Both are saying the right thing, but we cannot connect the sentences with the word because. Lot of confusion. Know the formula, still wrong. Okay, Khushbu, no problem. With practice you will improve. Right now I am sure, like, how many people I can see, definitely Twinkle and Ritu, you both have given correct answer, right? Right, okay. So with time you are improving by connecting the words, by connecting the sentences of assertion and reason, by watching who is the hero of the story there, by watching which is the first word, what it is talking about. Okay, I can talk about, see, Khushbu, I can talk about unit number 1, teaching aptitude, from the teacher's point of view. Then I can talk about, that is, they share knowledge, teachers share knowledge. Then I can talk about learner's point of view in the teaching aptitude, that learners also grab knowledge. But are they both connected? Are they both justifying? Basically, is the reason justifying the assertion? No. Can I say teachers are sharing knowledge because learners are getting knowledge? No, not at all. Not at all. They both are not, like, the reason is not supporting the assertion. Same here. Both are independently right. Khushbu, please write it down. Both are independently right. Okay, but हाँ, both are separable also. ठीक है, I guess almost done. I guess this should be the last question, then we'll end up the session. Each of the values of the series is decreased by k. Which of the following does not hold in the context? Noted? Okay. Awesome. Awesome. We can see option A and B. At least A or B में से at least there should be something which should be wrong. B लग रहा है, बहुत सही लग रहा है. Made so mistake in the beginning and now time and practice slowly and gradually improving. That's great. Awesome. Right? B is the correct answer. How come? Do you want me to write some numbers also with this? Quartile deviation and coefficient of quartile deviation, we have done all the formulas in class also. You can see B is the correct answer, and you can see the formulas, quartile deviation and the coefficient of quartile deviation. Let's try out some numbers. That why that second one is wrong. This will not change, this will not change. Let's try some numbers. 1 2 3 4. No, wait, why I am writing 1 2 3 4? Let's just write some q1 q2 q3 q4, some values like that. I want to consider q3 is equal to 5 and I want to consider q1 is equal to 1. Okay, now if I reduce all the values by 1 1 1 1 1, okay, so now my new q3 will be 4 and new Q1 will be 0. I'm reducing all the numbers by 1. Now please help me out. What will be the quartile deviation? It will be Q3 minus Q1 upon 2. That means 5 minus 1 upon 2. That means 4 by 2. That means 2. Okay. What will be the quartile deviation here? It should be 4 minus 0 upon 2. That means 4 by 2. That means 2. That means the quartile deviation, it remains unchanged. Okay. So this hold right. Now let's see coefficient of quartile deviation, where we are writing. If you want, please write all the examples also. It will be very easy for you. Q3 was 5, right? So let's write direct. Coefficient of quartile deviation will be equal to 5 minus 1 upon 5 plus 1. What was that? 4 by 6. That means 2 by 3. Whereas in the new QD, coefficient of quartile deviation, it should be 4 minus 0 upon 4 plus 0. So it will be 4 by 4. That means 1. So here it changed. That's why it is saying a lie. Coefficient of quartile deviation remain unchanged. That's wrong. We have to find out which one is wrong, which one does not hold the context. Okay, that's it. Then banking, I guess we can do tomorrow, right? We can continue from banking tomorrow. Please revise the banking or till whatever content we have done. I have already started banking from today in Unacademy Plus platform. Okay, if you haven't joined it yet, please join it. Please join the Unacademy Plus platform soon and use my referral code NIX28. You have 8 to 9 classes, I guess 9 classes of banking and financial institution, which will cover all like full syllabus. Full PDF will be also given to you, and we have started only today, like today itself. So if you join now also, you will be able to see all recording sessions, like all the recording that you have missed, and you will be able to attempt from tomorrow live. And daily live class, Unacademy Plus class for paper 2 is 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Okay, Mission JRF. Oh wow, great, Ranjit. Thank you so much. That's great. Mission JRF AIR, right, 2022. That's great. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. All the best for your studies. See you in the next class. Okay. And please take a subscription. From here, all the links, all the discount code, everything is stated in the comment section. Sorry, in the description box. Bye. See you tomorrow, 3:30 here in the same platform.